This is a step-through video on how to make the best baked potatoes in town. So let's get at it. These are the 7 steps we use to make awesome baked potatoes. We always pick individual russet potatoes. That way they're not too big, but they're not too small either. These potatoes are already cleaned and dried, and now we spike them up with a fork on each side. Step 2 may raise some eyebrows. I nuke my potatoes for 5 minutes. Round and round they go. Whether you use a brush, a plate, or a bowl, step number 3 is to cover the potatoes in oil. Step number 4 is to add some spices. I use 4 spices. I first use a Himalayan salt grinder. Then I use a black pepper grinder. I also use Montreal steak seasoning. And then the last thing I put on is from Trader Joe's. It's called Everything But the Bagel. Step number 5 is wrapping the potatoes in tin foil. And speaking of potato, leave me a comment if you remember the time that 12-year-old boy outspelled our vice president. The grill is hot and ready to go. We're going to dump our potatoes on the grill. These potatoes will get direct heat at about 350 for 45 minutes to an hour. I will rotate them every 15 or 20 minutes. Then I move my potatoes up on a shelf just so I have some room to cook the rest of the food, but they're still getting that indirect heat for another 30 minutes or so. Once they're off the grill, we stick a fork in them to make sure the middle is soft. We open them up and you can see that skin is nice and golden brown. It's going to be crunchy because we cooked them a whole lot. The rest of the potato is nice and soft. Then we just add our toppings. I prefer butter. I do not recommend butter substitutes because there is no substitute for butter. And of course, more pepper. Just can't get enough pepper. Thank you again for watching. I hope this video was helpful. Please consider subscribing to our channel. And we will catch you next time.